Hello and welcome to the screencast series by Brainstorm Force. I'm Aniket, and in this tutorial we're gonna see how a modal pop-up works. But what is a modal pop-up box? It is a window that pops up on your web page due to the action performed by a visitor or on a page load, which means a visitor can see the content on the same page without going on any another page on your website. Now let's see what makes our product different. We have integrated TinyMCE editor, which allows you to use various shortcodes triggered along with the modal pop-up. It supports multiple instances. Pop-up can be initiated on page load with a provision to decide the duration and delay, and responsive nature, which makes all its elements mobile friendly. You are now looking at the demo page, which I have created using all the possible variations of modal pop-ups. Each of these buttons and images shown on screen triggers a different pop-up box. Now when I click on that image, I get a modal pop-up which looks like this, and I can easily click on the close button and end it. So we'll now go into the back end and see what all we have done to get the modal pop-up box. You can add an element, click on Ultimate VC add-ons and choose modal pop-up box to insert one on your page. Now we'll see how to trigger pop-up using image. As you can see the image over here, I'll edit the pop-up box. Here we have options to use font icons or a custom image. So you can choose any image that you want to show on the pop-up box. We can give it a header title, the text that you see here. Now if you are embedding a video from Vimeo or YouTube, you can select one of these options so that a script is added in the backend, and if you're not, this option won't make any difference. Now this is the option where you want the model to be displayed on. You can choose a button, image, text or on page load. When you choose the buttons, you will see your modal pop-up triggered with the buttons, or you can choose images like I have done here over here. Its alignment, whether you want that image to be aligned in the center of your row or to the left. So here it is aligned to the left. Let's get it back to center. You can select the size of your model, small, medium, large, or you can apply various animations, the way in which you want your modal pop-up box to be triggered. Most of these animations have already been demonstrated on the page. Overlay background color using our color picker. Let's see where is the color. So the background color which is overlaid, you can even choose its opacity, reduce it or increase it. Accordingly the transparency will change. Now I have just reduced the opacity of the overlay background color, and here I see a more transparent overlay background. You can decide for the background color for your content to be displayed. So here I want a white color for the background and a dark color for the text being displayed, the header background color. And the text of the header. You can even select what kind of border you would like to see for your model box, like solid, double, dashed, dotted. Accordingly, box will have the border. Let's now see how to trigger them using buttons. So I have implemented all these modal pop-ups using buttons with different content and different set of properties. So let's take the first option, pop-up with a single image, and see how it is done. You will find a display model on option. When you scroll down, choose button so that my pop-up box is triggered with a button. Here are the button sizes that you can choose your button to be: small, medium, large and block. So we'll just try to change the button size. I have selected it to large. Let's see how it looks in the front end. So the size of the button has been increased, and also the size of the text into the button. You can select what kind of background color you would like to see on your button. The button text color, text on the button, which would serve the purpose of your landing page, like click here, read more, etc. So here you can see the change that I have made just now. Now let's get to some quick frequently asked questions. Here we have the TinyMCE editor, in which you can insert a text, an image by using the add media option, and choose an image from the media library, which will give us an image in the modal pop-up box. Image gallery, by using the shortcodes, you can take out the shortcode from wherever you can and put into TinyMCE editor, like this, a shortcode for the slider, which will give you a slider. Shortcode for a contact form, which will give you a contact form. Custom HTML using the properties given in the MC editor. Bold, italic, hyperlinks, and the same will be shown in the pop-up box. Embed codes taken from various websites like Google Maps, YouTube, Vimeo. Here I have taken the Vimeo code, which will give me a video in my pop-up box. Social media widgets, the same embed code that has been taken from Facebook, that will give me a like box for my page in my pop-up box. So basically anything that a TinyMCE editor of WordPress supports, we have included that into our model pop-up box, and you will get the same into your pop-up boxes. Let it be images, galleries, iframe codes, videos. All you gotta do is get the shortcodes or the embed codes from different websites and put it in your TinyMCE editor. The answer is yes. I'll show you how to do that by editing the contact form. So you can choose how you want your model to be displayed. By clicking on load, you get an option to select the pop-up delay. I'm setting it to 2 seconds, which will trigger my pop-up 2 seconds after my page loads. So without clicking anywhere on the page load, your pop-up box will be triggered. Let's try it again. I'll reload the page, and the pop-up box is triggered after 2 seconds. So this is how you can trigger a box on page load. The answer is still a yes, because all the elements that are used by this plugin are responsive enough. Let's check for the buttons that we created using our modal pop-up element. And regarding the content used into the pop-up boxes, as long as the content that you are using or embedding into the boxes is responsive, our plugin will create the modal box responsive enough to fit on any mobile or any other devices. So if the content used in the modal boxes is responsive, your pop-up box will also be responsive. As you have already seen so far, we have used multiple pop-up boxes on a single page. So yes, multiple instances are supported. Now let's just summarize what all we saw into this tutorial. We saw how to trigger pop-up using image, buttons, on-page load, and the features that make our product different, like you see on screen. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to check on other helpful videos. Thanks for watching.